Yeah, sure. So, like I sort of described before, my project is used for rendering subsets of geospatial data onto maps. So what this means is that, or I used to work in a job where sometimes a manager might say, "Oh, I'd like us to be able to know where all of the grocery stores in Belgium are," or something like that. And how you define a grocery store can be different. And then you write all of these jobs that produce, different cuts of what a grocery store might be. But it was still this really slow process where a product manager or a business stakeholder might not be able to see a subset of geospatial data and sort of explore it without having something sort of custom and unique themselves. So I built this tool that could be used to visualize subsets of geospatial data in the browser um, on a Graviton instance. And I guess the first part of this was making sure that the database was performant. So I loaded in OpenStreetMap, which is like the Wikipedia of sorts for location data, into a database on one of the EC2 instances of this using a Graviton processor. That was the focus of the hackathon. Did some performance benchmarking to see, okay, relative to the other instances, how did this perform? And then I started thinking about how to build out maybe a wider architecture around this. But at the core, it's really just an API and a database, or a database that I could tune a little bit that fetches data that just happens to be geospatial point data instead of like select star from users where ID equals 1. It's a little bit more complicated with queries, but yeah, that's about it. You render geospatial data in the browser, API, and a database. Really simple structure, but yeah, sometimes simple works, I guess.
I guess you summed it up pretty well. Like sometimes simple work, and that's what the message we wanted to showcase to the community is that sometimes simple do work, and things doesn't need to be super complex. And simplicity is something which is like a very key part, I feel, when we are speaking about hackathon projects. And